Frank, Chelsea have only scored more than one goal in a game. You have to go back to November, the last time they did that. How do they score goals?
I don't have the answer for that. I mean,
right, good.
It just, yeah. No, but it's crazy because again, they create chances, and João Felix has like 2 chances, crazy chances, and doesn't finish it. Where we know that he could do that. Enzo Fernandez, the last kick of the game when Kobel saved it. I mean, that was going to the top corner. So maybe it's also a lack of chances. Hopefully, it's gonna turn their way very soon, and they can score goals because they can go through. I think they are a better team than Dortmund, but you have to score goals in order to justify that.
I know.
There is a portion of blame should be attached to these players,
right?
Because
and the recruitment surely as well.
Well.
Like, we've all sat here for so long saying that you need a striker at Chelsea, and they go out and spend all this money elsewhere, yet we're still sat here seeing a void in that number 9
But some of the chances they're creating and have created are not particularly difficult chances. I mean, Felix's wasn't particularly difficult. Even the one where Emre Can threw himself in front of it and he tried to whip it in, he's leaning back, that goes over. The one he tried to clip over the goalkeeper. Even the one in the second half that fell at his feet, and he had no back left, but he hit it straight at the goalkeeper from, I don't know, 15 yards or so. It needs... Yeah, they're not natural goal scorers, but they can still do better. It needs more care and attention in the final third. It needs a little bit more composure in that box to find the corner. Yeah, as Frank said, the keeper every now and again will pop up and make a worldie. You can't do anything about that. But some of these players are going to have to stand up and take the responsibility of putting the ball in the back of the net. You can't keep turning around and saying, well, we haven't got Didier Drogba, we haven't got these players. Somebody's going to have to do it.
I heard a Dan. I think it's from France.
Yes. Yeah, Dan, I have a question because you put that on the table. Who would you have bought in order to get a striker? Who would you have bought, in a winter transfer? There is nobody free. I mean, not free. Even for 100 million, who you can get, who can be the striker for Chelsea? Nobody is available. You want Osimhen? They don't want to let him go. You won't get Alan. You won't get, I don't know, anybody else. You don't have a striker you can buy. Really. I'm looking for the right striker where you are up. Well, let's say 90% sure he's going to score goals. We don't have any.
Yeah. It's got to be. Look, I don't know. Look, I don't pay any attention to what's going on mostly. Jules, you do a lot more. For 100 million, surely there is a striker out there that Chelsea could have come who could at least have got them some goals.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get the point that Frank is making. Of course, if you try to get Osimhen in January, it would be very difficult. The issue I have is that Chelsea didn't try. They didn't even try to get a clinical striker in January, and that's my issue. If you try and you get a no from Osimhen, or for Napoli, you get a no for Kane, you get a no for Sesko, you get no, you go young, you go different profiles even, but you go for you try hard, and then you don't get one. It's fair enough. You've tried, and then you make do with what you have. They didn't even try. They spent 120 on Enzo and 90 on Mudryk and all of that. But at no point they tried for a striker, and they're waiting for the summer. They still have Lukaku on their books. I don't know where they're going to go. Aubameyang is still there. They're still paying Aubameyang a fortune, and the guy is staying at home on his sofa. There's a lot of things for that position that has been going on for the last 6 to 7 months. So they will have to fix it at some point. But I agree with Craig. Some of those chances, you don't have to be the best goal scorer of all time. You don't have to be Cristiano Ronaldo at his peak to score them. So it's just about working and keeping the confidence and having that composure in front of goals. To the one that João Felix puts on the crossbar, it's almost harder to hit the crossbar than to actually put the ball in the goal. So, I mean, come on.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.